a natural ability to learn to listen, but I was not good at it at the start because you don't realise how much you talk over people in like everyday conversation, and it's not being a dickhead, like everyone does it because you're trying to think of like the next thing to say and you butt in and stuff, and it's something that you just, I guess, have to learn to not do when you have a podcast.
Don't listen to your earlier podcasts then.
Oh mate, I don't even like listening to these ones. I hate listening back to them. I hate listening to anyone who likes the sound of their own voice needs to be studied.
I don't mind the sound of mine.
Yeah, you got a nice little gentle voice though. My nose is all fucked and I sound hell whiny. But for people who don't know, this is Anita, the legend, the queen of South Australian combat sports.
Ah,
You've been in the game for a minute.
I have been. Thank you. I'm a bit blushing. That's really nice. That's a really nice compliment.
How long have you... I remember when I was like younger and I used to go to events and I used to see you rolling around in them. But now obviously you're a much bigger part of them now.
Yeah, I think so. It's a different role now. I started in Muay Thai and that's where you would have seen me.
Yeah, it would have been Knees of Furies, I imagine.
Yes. So just over 20 years. I started when I was 20. So that was a long time ago, but I wasn't a kid when I started. It would have been nice to have done that. But it's been a long time.
Did you start training?
Yes.
So that's what got you into officiating?
Definitely. It was a natural progression. I was fighting and then had a bit of a break and I started helping people with their fight camps and started officiating, and I love it. I love combat sports. Yeah,
you're probably, I don't know if I see any other women in the scene in South Australia.
No.
In particular South Australia. I can't speak for other states obviously.
Yeah.
But I go to enough fight shows to kind of be familiar with the officials.
Yes.
Because you see them so much. If you go to Muay Thai and MMA, they're kind of all the same.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure you're the only woman I ever see there.
Muay Thai, there are a lot of women coming through now, which is really exciting, and that's quite standard interstate and internationally, even female who are leading and teaching in officiating, but not in MMA.
No.
Yeah, I'm the only person who does it. And there's not a lot of MMA in South Australia anyway.
When did you want to, like, what made you want to make the jump from, was the goal always MMA, or did that, because MMA kind of came in like a storm and took over the combat sports, it kind of grabbed you?
Yes, I didn't know much, maybe didn't even know MMA existed, or even Jiu-Jitsu when I was fighting, and then had.
Oh, you were fighting?
Yeah.
Out of which gym?
Flinders Muay Thai, same as Josh.
You with Josh?
Yeah, we did some interstate trips together and everything.
So you would have been there when like Slawinski was there?
Yes, as I was coming in, he was leaving, but he did come back and teach some classes.
He's still fighting, isn't he?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, he's still, I don't know if he still is, but like 4 years ago, I swear he popped up and he was having a fight or something, like a fight within the last 5 years.
Yeah, right.
I'd love to get Slawinski on.
Yeah, he's great.
He scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, Paul, back in the day, it was really difficult being a female in the sport, and when someone who was leading in Muay Thai at the time, having Slawinski's support was really important.
He was the top dog.
It made things a lot easier. He
was the big us. I fucking was. I can't remember, it was after an M16 Open. I believe it was like last year. We went to the Warradale after the M16 Open, and I seen this guy and I was like, fuck, where do I know that guy from? And it was Gary Williams. Mm-hmm. And I hadn't seen Gary since I used to go to Knees of Furies, and I was with my mates, and he just looks like a normal guy now. Yeah. And I was like, that man is one of the most dangerous motherfuckers. Yeah. Like that golden era of Muay Thai in South Australia was so fun.
Yeah.
And it's back.
Yeah. It's getting really exciting.
Like the Alan Wong era of Muay Thai was so fun. He would have been a hard man back then to train with as well.
Yeah. See, to me, I think he was fair.
Yeah.
I have fond memories. As hard as it was, I remember being on the treadmill doing treadmill sprints with Josh, and we literally had fallen off the treadmill. I was crying, we were throwing up, but at the same time, I think that he pushed you just enough.
It builds something in you. Like, I remember years ago, Josh hadn't trained for fucking ages, and he's back now. He is looking so good. Mm-hmm. and I was training at M16 pretty heavily at the time. I was like, come on, let's fucking go train. And he hadn't been to a gym in years, and he was like a bit overweight, like not fit, and he just still had it. Like he could even if Josh blows up to 200 kilos, he could still run 5Ks just from pure fucking fear.
Yeah.
Like, just Alan just beat his fighter.
Yeah.
Like just all Flinders fighters have that thing in them though, where they can just push.
Yeah.
Like they got that push in them.
Yeah.
Whereas if something gets too hard for me, I'm like, nah, fuck this.
No. Yeah. Oh, it's almost even now. I'm just recreational. I haven't trained in ages, but transitioned from Muay Thai to Jiu-Jitsu a while back, and I just can't not keep going till I throw up, because it's just a habit now.
And so when you were just finishing the story of how you made the transition from MMA, Muay Thai, more into MMA.
Oh, well, not necessarily more, because I do everything. I do the professional boxing shows. I've done some jiu-jitsu shows. And I just love combat. Yeah, and MMA was there, but I really enjoy it. I enjoy it so much. I enjoy being an MMA officiate.
Yeah. I think, is it hard not to, because I always had a thing, like I always wanted to work in commentary, and I'm getting my MMA commentary debut in November. I'm doing Element.
Oh, I'm going to be refereeing some fights.
Yes,
there.
I'll be doing Element with Nick Hughes.
Oh, so good.
But when I was watching MMA, like when I was 16, 17, I was like, fuck, I'd love to be a referee. In hindsight, I would have been a terrible referee because I'm too much of a fan.
Oh, yes.
Like I think you probably have to really separate yourself from being a fan when you're in there, because the safety is the most important thing.
Yes.
Whereas I'd be like, oh.
Yeah, I get some pretty funny facials, but you're absolutely right. Judging too, especially, can't really sit down and enjoy the fight. Have to be.
Judging's a hard one, because I feel like they need a stricter criteria to become a judge. Like I was watching Eternal on Sunday, phenomenal card, like incredible. But just some of the judges' scoring was like egregious. It was crazy. And it's very common in combat sports.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Mostly, I think in boxing, I think they have other reasons as to why the judging is more like a bit shit. I think boxing's pretty prone to corruption. But MMA, I think because they've just taken in Muay Thai and boxing judges, and it's only now true MMA judges are coming through, they don't judge them correctly sometimes.
Oh, even on bigger shows, like...
Even fucking in the UFC. There's one judge, Adelaide Bird. She's a she's an infamous boxing judge. And she is notorious for fucking up scores.
Oh, wow.
Just notorious.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know that someone's in a good position and they're on their back, you're scoring the fight against them regardless, because they're on their back. It's a bad look. But in hindsight, if Charles Oliveira's on his back and he's got you in his guard, you're fucked. Like you're in a bad position. But to someone who's never trained jiu-jitsu in their life, they would not know that.
Yeah. I can see what you're saying there. A lot of people who have very strong opinions about it actually haven't read rules.
Just smashing that beer.
Oh, so
you told me you don't drink.
I don't. A bit nervous, maybe that's why. But it's nice. It tastes nice. A lot of people haven't read the rules book to be able to even have this opinion. So sometimes people come in really hard, and even coaches are really mad at the way judges have scored. And I just think, oh my goodness, if that was quite clear to the judge. And I've never really been hard on judges, but now that I've started and I'm looking at people complain, and I don't know what fights you're talking about, but yeah, a lot of people, I think even coaches, fighters, fight fans, if they read the rules book, then they might not be as mad.
Judges shouldn't be in the arena. Judges should be, or they shouldn't be cage side. They don't have a good vision of the full fight. Like, I feel like judges should be in a corporate box with screens, because I feel like you can get swayed very easily. It's just human nature to get swayed when fans are cheering for a certain strike that didn't land.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I also would say that I think judges, and I've only done South Australia, really love combat sports. I can't think of anyone who, and there might be, but who would, they don't know what they're saying. Half of them are drunk.
Yeah.
And I bring earplugs because I just don't like the sound.
Yeah.
I don't like the noise. But I don't know. I don't think that judges are easily swayed.
Was it easy? Was it hard for you to learn how to kind of focus in fights and not get too much into becoming a fan of the fight?
No, not at all. But my personality is very focused on doing my job correctly and zoning everything out. Like if I were to, for example, if I had a friend fighting.
Can you even do those fights?
No, I'd probably say no. But I have, like earlier on, amateur fights and whatnot. But I wouldn't give my friend the fight because I like them. Like to me, that is disrespectful to that fighter. And maybe because of the fight background, I think there is so much blood, sweat and tears that goes into this. I need to do these fighters justice.
They deserve it. They deserve a true result.
Totally. And I would say the officials that I've worked with are the same. We love combat. The money is not very good and, at this level. And I wouldn't want to, it's a love of the game. I wouldn't do anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, our sponsors for this video, Outlaw Media on Instagram, all of the breaking underworld news of Australia. You can also go and follow his podcast on YouTube, Word on the Street, for all of the breaking news about all the crime going on around Australia. And for all of my people that can't breathe, go to breatheeasy.com.au. That's breatheeeze.com.au. Use code SESH at checkout for 15% off. Support the podcast. It is fantastic. I can't sleep without them anymore. So go ahead and do that. And make sure to follow Outlaw Media on Instagram. Thank you. Enjoy the pod. And you recently made your UFC debut.
Yes.
Which is I didn't even know you were doing it.
I kept it so quiet.
I didn't know you were doing it, and I was watching, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I
wanted to tell some people, but I was so humbled by it, and I didn't see people, and I didn't know how to say it, and I thought, I'm just going to go, and I'm going to get it done and surprise everybody. But it was really good. So I'm an inspector.
Surely you'd be the first Australian woman.
I don't know.
We'll say that. Yeah. We'll just say it. I'll say it. First Australian woman.
Yeah, it is really, really humbling because I love combat. I'll probably say that 100 times today, and to have an opportunity like this, and I'm an inspector for the UFC, so it's not even a skilled like a judge or a referee.
You just monitor the hand wrapping and stuff?
Yeah, sign off on them, and I follow the fighters out and make sure that the cornermen corner people aren't getting overly excited and standing up and keeping an eye on things, nothing to...
Just a bit of everything.
Yeah.
An apprentice even.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Just running around kind of filling gaps.
Oh, no. The thing about the UFC, and I'd say because the budget is so high, so the local shows, we do everything. We're an inspector, judge, referee, we're doing absolutely everything.
UFC have set jobs for every single person.
So all I need to do is focus on what I'm doing, and it's almost easier.
Was it a shock? Like,
no.
Was it hard to get, like, when you walked in, were you like, oh, fuck? Did you get, like, an imposter syndrome?
No, not at all.
You felt like you deserved to be there?
Yeah, I think so.
Very good.
Yeah, I work really hard. I invest so much of my, blood, sweat and tears and money and emotions. Thank you. What I do now in my life, I'm a stay-at-home mum predominantly. Don't work too much, and I'm into combat sports and I love it. I'm in it for the long game, and also I'm there to do a job, and I'm always like that with everything I do. So I want to make this very clear, I've only had 2 UFC, or maybe 3. I did Road to UFC and UFC in Shanghai, and then I did UFC Perth. Very lucky I did 2 in 2 months. And
UFC Perth was actually a very good card as well. That was sick.
Yeah, well.
Do you get to watch the fights?
They have screens, like TVs everywhere, and when you have downtime, because it's very, very busy, and I want to do my job before I do anything else, so but when you have downtime you can kind of look and see a little bit, but it's not there for as a fight fan.
Did you work alongside Richie at all?
Yes, I did. I see Richie a lot,
That
which
would
is
have been
great.
cool.
Yeah, but all the Cutmen in the UFC, because Richie's amazing, right? But I think he's so professional, so good at what he does, a really good bloke. And meeting the other Cutmen, I was like, oh my gosh, they're all like Richie. They're all really nice to fighters. They're all really nice to everybody. So, yeah, I think if anything, obviously I speak to the inspectors, but I speak to the Cutmen more than anyone else. Yeah.
And so what's the process of eventually officiating a fight, like refereeing a fight?
I'm not sure.
Just
Yeah.
stand out, I guess. Just
Yeah, I think so.
consistency.
Yeah, I'm really, really happy doing what I'm doing, and I'm not afraid to say that I want more and more opportunities in combat, interstate, as much as possible, because I really love it. And I think especially MMA, I do a lot of Muay Thai locally. There isn't a lot of MMA, so I don't have as much opportunities to do it here. But yeah, I'll just keep going, and no matter what fight show.
I would fucking not want to. It's such a thankless job being a referee for MMA at the high level as well.
Yeah.
You can almost never do right by one side because it's just there was that thing even at UFC. Perth was a good example. The bloke just had a fucking off day. But the issue with him having an off day is it resulted in a Neil Magny winning.
Yeah.
And it resulted in a lot of people probably losing a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, a lot of people lash out a lot of money financially on betting on you. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. But when mistakes happen, it does.
It's huge.
Yeah. It's like a trickle down effect.
Absolutely.
Do you recall, like in your early years, like something that still was like, fuck?
Do I want to say? See, during a knockout, we have to take care of the fighter.
Which sport is this?
This is Muay Thai, I don't even want to say, but transparency, I think we can learn from all our mistakes. So there was a knockout, and it was an amateur card. And
how long ago was this?
A few years, I think. So someone got knocked out, and I should have sat next to him, but I was calling people, and I was standing, and it was right on the I can't believe I'm saying that. No, it's okay. Right on the ropes, and so someone had their hand on him on his head, and it probably wasn't. I could have been more attentive, like down and all about the fighter, and that's probably, I know that's one facet of it. I feel because of fight experience, and maybe I'm so focused whether I'm refereeing professional fights or amateur fights, every single fight I have to bring my A game. I'm like psyching myself up, driving all week. I'm reading the rules book. It's really, really important. As you know, you could referee hundreds of good fights, and then one mistake is such a big bad deal.
You can't, but as a referee, you can't hold it against yourself, because even refs like Herb Dean and Jason Herzog and like Dan Mergliata, they make mistakes. Big John McCarthy's coming back. Do you know that?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
He's coming back. I don't know if he's going to be officiating with I imagine he will. Like Big John McCarthy as the ref of the headline event of the White House card next year would just be insane. Like one thing I don't understand with refs, like I don't know if when I see, like when you see any fight, like when you see when you're younger and you used to see street fights when you were out in town and things, like you get this real adrenaline rush, like this fucking fight or flight kind of thing in you. Is that something you have to kind of tell yourself not to get when you're in there reffing fights?
I would say no, because to me, I'm keeping the fighters safe. I'm making sure they're following the rules. I'm not fighting.
I would have been a terrible fucking ref.
Yeah, you say that a lot, but you're saying a lot about refs and the challenges, because I've always wanted to referee, and when I first started, I want to referee. It's like, well, you have to do everything. You have to judge. And I just like, oh my gosh, I do not want to judge. I'm not interested in judging, and I actually like it. I don't
you
mind
like
it.
Judging?
Yeah, it's fine, but I prefer refereeing. But some people, I even met some judges at the UFC, and they referee, but they're like, no, too much pressure. refereeing. I just want to judge.
Well, referee's very final. Like, once you wave something off, it's final.
The thing is, for me, I think the opposite. I just think, oh my gosh, there is so much pressure judging. I would rather referee.
It's also knowing when to, like, let the fight go on. Like, there's a fantastic example of that is I fucking think, I don't know if it was Dan Bergliato, I don't know if it was Big John McCarthy. Mm-hmm. When Chuck Congo fought someone, he got knocked out like 4 times.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember the fight I'm talking about?
No, but
I will find
it's not the only fight that it is.
But he literally got knocked out 4 times in a row. Yeah. But he got up and he knocked the guy out and won the fight. Yeah. It was all within a span of like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But 95%, that's what I feel separates the 1% of referees. Mm-hmm. When I think you do have to bring an element of he is going to make it through this into it, which the book probably doesn't tell you, I imagine. But when you get into that top 1% and stakes are higher, I feel like you do have to make those decisions as a referee. Mm-hmm. And when they go right, you're the hero. Mm-hmm. When they go wrong, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So it's that's what I think separates like a really good referee.
Yes, absolutely.
It's not letting people go out on their shield. I don't believe in that. I don't think a referee should have the say in if someone is able to go out on their shield or not. Mm-hmm. When the fight's done, it's done. Mm-hmm. But some referees can see like, he's not out. He's still with it. Mm-hmm. Whereas like 99% of other referees would end it. Mm-hmm. It's knowing when to end it.
Yeah, I think so too. And it's what's going on inside at the time and probably experience. And well, I think I give fighters benefit of the doubt, and I've trust myself in that because I've seen enough fights and I've experienced fights too, I suppose. Yeah. But there are also doctors, ringside or cage side, who can make that call. It's like this, or even the head official. They can always throw the towel in. So it is very much, it's just you, the referee, and the fighters. But there are a team of people out here who can also make the call, and that's difficult. It's a bit different.
How many fights did you have?
I had 12.
You had 12?
Yeah, but at the time it could have been honestly 24 or 50. It was really difficult to find fights. It's still difficult as a female to find fights. But back in the day, I gave away 10 kilos, gave away loads of experience. My very first fight, I fought someone who had 5 or 6 fights already, which these days giving away 10 kilos or 15 kilos or... such a big gap, especially for your first fight, it's unheard of. Yeah, it's you don't. I haven't seen it happen, but back in the day, it's just what you did. Turning pro after just a few fights and.
What other women? I think was Carly Gangel's sister fighting when you were fighting?
No. Carly started. She had her first fight.
But she's got an older sister, I believe, that used to fight as well.
She's a beast. But Carly started fighting first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. It was great. I met Carly when she was 11, when she came to our club.
Now she's big dog fucking promoter.
Yeah, that's right. But she was a monster at 11. I remember seeing her spar, just blown away, flabbergasted at how amazing she was as an 11-year-old girl.
Oh, she's a fucking beast, man.
Yeah,
I remember the first pod I did with her. I'd never met her before. I've seen her around, being around the MMA and like Muay Thai community, Mm-hmm. I'd seen her around always, but I'd never spoken to her. I'd never even heard her voice before. And when I did the first podcast with her, I think it was my first 10 episodes, when she was the first Pride. Mm-hmm. And I like seeing her in my drive, like, how you going? I was like, did not expect that. She's just such an ochre beast.
Yeah. She's great, isn't she?
And she runs a good gym. She's got, I don't know how she fucking does it all.
I don't know either.
I don't know how.
Yeah, maybe she doesn't sleep. I don't know. We'll never know.
Is Pride on the same night as Element?
No, they're 1 week apart, away from each other. I know this because my partner's going to be away working, so I organise my babysitters. I pay babysitters so I could do these shows. Yeah. So very invested. But you'll be at Pride?
I will be there.
And do you have a role with Andy that...
So Andy threw my name in the bucket. I am going to message Carly after this to see if she wants to.
Yeah.
I feel like I can commentate more. I do the M16 Opens, And that's me being very out of my comfort zone.
Yes.
Because I've done jiu-jitsu and I know enough about jiu-jitsu to know when someone's in a terrible position and stuff. But I'm lucky to have Piro next to me.
Yeah, he's great, isn't he?
He's the most fucking autistically switched on jiu-jitsu person of all time.
I really like him.
He's fantastic.
Yeah.
But he carries all the technical aspects of that commentary.
Yes.
I'm just there for like, why is he doing that? Like comedic value as well.
Yep.
But that's me heaps out of my comfort zone. I think in any striking I'd be a lot better at it. But
and you could probably watch some Muay Thai fights beforehand and read the rules book or something.
I know enough about Muay Thai.
Yeah.
I know enough about. I did Muay Thai for like 5 years.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I know enough. Like
It's
I'm
great,
not.
isn't
But
it?
it's fucking hard.
Muay
It's
Thai?
so hard.
So how did you feel? Because I started with Muay Thai and I felt my body liked it. I could move really well, so I felt Muay Thai was easy for me. As soon as I got to Jiu-Jitsu...
Jiu-Jitsu is the most fucking worst sport on your body of all time.
I just found it so hard. It took me many years to find my flow.
It's a way different cardio. Yeah. Because I'm natural. Surprisingly, even though I smoke and stuff, I'm like annoyingly naturally fit. Like I can go into I can go into training now without training and I can do like 10 rounds of hard pads. Yeah, I'll fucking die. I will die, but I will get through it.
Yeah, that's a gift though.
And so I've always been pretty lucky, but I've always been terrible at lifting weights. Like I hate the pain of lifting weights. I don't like the muscle pain from it.
Yeah, I don't either. But I'm pretty good at it. I'd say if anything, I'm good at it.
But that's what jiu-jitsu reminds me of.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu is a very like squeezing, slow, like the next day is fucking horrible fat until you get used to it. For like the first year, the next day just sucks because you're a white belt, you're getting choked out, you're getting put in triangles, your arm fucking hurts, your legs hurt.
But also, whoever said it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the fight of the...
It's the fight. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.
That is bullshit.
And size matters.
Size matters. And I'll just think, you know what? You've never been the smallest person in the gym, and I have, and it does matter.
Size matters. When you got a fucking 120 kilo Declan Moody on top of you.
That's right. At least he's technical, though. When you have another white belt lying on top of you.
Oh, there's nothing you can do.
No.
And it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Like white belt on white belt crime is fucking real.
Definitely.
It's the most dangerous thing. When you get two white belts that just want to fucking kill each other.
Step aside.
Where do you train?
Away. I trained, because I don't at the moment, at Beachside with Lachlan
Conway. Oh, you trained Beachside?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, it was great. Loved it.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu's good. Oh, actually, because I'm going to get back into training. But
which training? What are you going to do?
I love hitting pads with Miles, so just whatever he wants to do. Me and Miles will hit pads together.
Yeah, Miles and I were fighting at the same time. He's
a cheeky boy back in the day.
I didn't know that, because he was always really nice.
Miles is fucking fantastic. Yeah. He was a demon in the Muay Thai scene as well. Yeah. You would have been around the Steve Behans and everyone.
Yep, same fight cards with all of those guys.
Knees of Fury were just running amok back then. When it was at Etzer Park, it was insane.
Yeah.
I remember I went to one of their shows. What was Josh Braithwaite's last fight? I believe it was his last fight. Mm-hmm. It was one of his last fights. It was at the Thebby Theatre. Mm-hmm. And I can't remember who he fought, but he got knocked out in the first round, but he got knocked out on the ropes, and the bloke hit him again and woke him up. Oh. And he broke his fucking jaw.
Yep.
And Josh fought his way to a draw. Like, he was completely knocked out. I don't know how he did it. Like, it was incredible. Mm-hmm. But
I love Muay Thai.
Oh, man. It really shocks me that it's not bigger. It does.
Yeah. I think it will be, maybe. People are talking about it.
The 4-ounce Muay Thai is getting bigger, which I love.
Yeah.
I love it. Other people hate it. Carly's like,
Yeah, but you speak to traditional Muay Thai lovers who I used to be. And I completely understand that.
That's what kills me. That's what absolutely fucking kills me with Muay Thai. Mm-hmm. It's the traditionalists.
I love it. I love it.
It's got a very big, it's got a very deep embedded culture, Muay Thai. Mm-hmm. It does. And like, you have people that are very, very, very strict Muay Thai life, like the best combat, which it is. It's one of the best combat sports.
Yeah, it really is. It's beautiful.
But like, without saying names, Pinky, he fucking just hates everything else.
Yeah, and I love that about Pinky because there's no filter.
Oh, I've gotten into some
you can
scraps
be whatever.
online about that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh,
You should get him in here.
Oh,
it'll be really good.
We would fucking kill each other.
Yeah, it'll be so good.
I remember once he just fucking caught me on the wrong day. I was having a bad day and I went on Instagram and he's posted something about MMA fighters having terrible hands, like terrible boxing skills compared to Muay Thai fighters. And I just fucking snapped. I was like...
That's hilarious.
I was just...
And maybe he did too.
Oh, I was just yelling at him and he was yelling at me.
Yeah,
but it was fucking... Muay Thai is, to my knowledge and my understanding, Muay Thai isn't just a combat sports to a lot of people. It's a lifestyle.
Yes.
And it benefits their life in a very big way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like it's a culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you go to Thailand and do the whole thing?
Yeah, I did all of that.
It's like a pilgrimage with Muay Thai fighters. You go to Thailand.
I trained in Bangkok at this gym called Luk Banyai, and it was very traditional at the time, and they didn't have any females and they didn't have any English, and that's really romantic, right? But I could have learnt a lot more if they did speak English to me, and there were certain things like I wasn't allowed in the ring to grapple because I was a female. But I did all of that. I fought at the Queen's birthday in
it's
which
changed
is really
now.
big.
For women's Muay Thai is really celebrated now.
Yeah, it is. I think women's Muay Thai is
you got
huge.
what's her name from One FC? I fucking love her. Oh, she's fucking adorable when you look at her, and she's just a demon. She's the poster girl for female Muay Thai.
I know.
She does
I have
the
a couple
dances.
of faces.
She does all of her dances before she walks out. Can't remember her name. They all fucking name each other after their gym, so it's really hard to remember.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember their names.
Yeah. Back on Muay Thai and you and Pinky having a bit of an argument, right? So I obviously have a Muay Thai background, very, very traditional Muay Thai, which is beautiful, but I did a little bit of MMA training, and it is different, like the guards and the hands. I think your guard's got to be different, your stance has got to be different because you have to, cater for takedowns and ground game.
I think if you're gonna like break it down realistically, traditional Muay Thai fighters don't have fantastic hands because they're very kick heavy. Mm-hmm. Traditional Muay Thai is like watching kangaroos fight. They are fucking kicking each other, and it's brutal. And elbows and it's clinching. It's not really known heap. You obviously had your outliers that were fantastic with their hands, but traditional Muay Thai to me is very kick, knee, elbow heavy.
Yeah, and grappling to me, stand-up grappling, because a lot of people don't enjoy it. Yeah, see, I love it.
Man, anyone who trained at Flinders was very efficient in fucking clinching.
Yes,
because it's the worst thing to do. It's the hardest
thing to do.
Like Miles would make us clinch, and I'd be like, "Fuck this."
Yeah.
Like, this is shit.
Yeah.
This is shit. Let me throw combos. Let me be John Wick. Like, this is shit. It's because I'm so short, I just get fucked up in a clinch.
Yeah.
And I would clinch with Josh and he'd just bash me. Mm-hmm. But I really feel like traditional Muay Thai fighters obviously have better kicking than they do hands. Mm-hmm. I feel like MMA fighters now have their own form of boxing. It's different. It's like Muay Thai boxing is different to actual boxing. Mm-hmm. MMA boxing is different to actual boxing. Mm-hmm. If you try,
100%.
I thought I knew how to box, and then I went to a boxing gym, and I got fucking killed.
Same. So I went from Muay Thai, and then when Carly started fighting, she wanted to go to Rikers and train with Richie Elliott. Yeah. And she's like, "Could you come with me?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, I will." And I thought my hands were good because they were good for a Muay Thai fighter. And Richie ripped me apart.
Yeah, beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
It's like...
But then the game, if I had a Richie or a boxing coach when I was doing Muay Thai, my game would be different. My footwork would be different. My head movement would be different.
Example, Matthew Stevens is a modern day Muay Thai fighter.
He is incredible.
He could be a boxer. His hands are fucked.
He could be anything.
Yeah.
I have a lot of time for him and his whole family.
Matty is like the nicest man I've ever met.
Yes.
And simultaneously the most fucking terrifying. He is the perfect example of a modern Muay Thai fighter because he's so creative his hands are so strong and he's so fucking quick.
Yeah, you know, a lot of, well, I don't know about a lot, but some Muay Thai people might say, like, disagree on the whole Muay Thai.
They would.
Because it's not
They
traditional.
They would. That's what fucking annoys me with traditional Muay Thai people because it's just the development of the sport.
Yes.
If MMA fighters were fighting like they were in 1990, it wouldn't have grown because it's not aesthetically pleasing to watch. You just get wrestlers bashing fight like everyone.
Yeah. Well, maybe it depends on the fan. So MMA is huge, right? So a lot of MMA people who watch Muay Thai might say it's not as aesthetically pleasing. But I think if you ever went to Thailand and just watched a series of Ramboy Waikru, so you're going to have to see the Blessing the Ring beforehand, which you probably hate. But you see the fights going to the music. It's like dancing. So it's almost not like you know, masculine combat. It's also like a kind of feminine flow. I think it's so beautiful.
I used to watch a bit of Lethwei as well. I think it's called Lethwei. That's like Muay Thai, but they wrap their hands in like a rope. It's bare knuckle.
Oh, did you?
It's bare knuckle. Yeah,
Yes,
it's
bare knuckle.
and they can headbutt as well.
Oh, okay.
But
It's street fighty.
I'm enjoying all the bare knuckle movement. I love it.
Yep.
I like anything in 4-ounce gloves.
Yeah, I do too.
Like
I
to
really
me,
do too.
I think Muay Thai in 4-ounce is
Yeah.
fucking incredible. I
Yeah.
love the cage.
Yeah.
Muay Thai traditionalists won't like it, but
Yeah.
I like the fact that it can split a guard, so you have to utilize head movement more.
Yes.
You can't just guard up. I
Yes.
really enjoy it.
Yeah, I do too. So do you like K1? Maybe.
I don't mind K1.
Yeah, see, I
don't mind K1.
quite do, but I think if you like Muay Thai but you don't like the grappling, then maybe because you know they don't elbow.
I don't mind the grappling in Muay Thai. I like modern Muay Thai more than I appreciate traditional.
Yes.
Because it's more like MMA with no takedowns.
Yeah.
That's what it becomes.
Yeah.
And I'm an MMA
Yes.
I am an MMA fan.
Yeah.
That's
You
my
love
sport.
combat.
That's my
And-
sport.
yeah.
But MMA is I will watch two seagulls fight over a chip
Yeah.
if I have to. But MMA,
I would too.
Yeah. But I was actually having this discussion with my missus the other day. I was like, you know, if a kid picks on him at school and he fucking bashes him, I'm not going to yell at him.
Yeah. I told my daughter that she's 13 and she's pretty chilled. She's not an easy target, got great friends, but I've, her whole life, I'm like, if you get into a fight at school, I'd be asking you if you got your hooks in, right? Well, if the principal wants to suspend you, I'd like take you out for
It's
lunch.
hard. I would even if he bashed the kid, I'd be like, "Do you win?"
yeah, I know. Samey.
But yeah, I'm an MMA fan. Like that's just what I am.
Yeah.
I love MMA.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
I really do too. So I used to be that traditional Muay Thai person that would piss you off. And then the very first MMA
And in saying
fight...
that, well, let me just interject for one sec. I am not a fan. I also feel the same with traditional jiu-jitsu people and everything. Like, and like jiu-jitsu people are almost more insufferable. Like gi jiu-jitsu people who...
I really like that too.
I just because you love the culture of sports and probably and stuff.
I do.
I just wanted to cut in
But
and
I
say
like blood too. But
I'm not hating on just Muay Thai.
Yes.
I don't like traditionalists in any sport.
Yeah, I think you appreciate a good fight, even if it's over a hot chip.
Yeah, for sure. I like a good fight, but yeah, I really do. I think MMA is the purest form of fighting.
Yeah. So the very first MMA fight I saw was Machida versus someone, don't even remember. But Machida moves really well with his angles.
Yeah, he's a kickboxer. I mean, karate guy.
Yeah, and so when all these Muay Thai people, MMA, homosexuals, etc. And so then I thought, oh, okay. And then I watched MMA and I thought, oh, whoa, this is really good because I really do like the 4-ounce gloves as well.
I love them.
Yeah.
I honestly think in 50 years you'll find there's less head trauma in MMA than there is any other combat sport because of the 4-ounce. Because when you get knocked out in Muay Thai, you get up again and you can fight.
Yeah.
Like there's an 8 count.
Yeah.
Then same in boxing. You can get knocked out 4 times in a fight in Muay Thai. I've seen it. I've seen people get knocked out 4 or 5 times in a fight. In MMA, you get knocked out once, you're fucked. You're fucked.
It's true.
You're done. Whereas you're not you're not.
You don't have the 8 seconds to recover and keep going.
And just because you took 8 seconds to recover and you're fine, your brain's still fucked.
Yeah.
And you're going to go out easier the next hit. And then the next, I've seen, like you would have seen it 100 times. People get knocked out and they keep fighting. That's why there's massive issues with boxers. That's what I think MMA's. I like the fact that when it's over, it's over. Because I don't like people. I love watching a fucking bloody fight, like a Rory McDonald, Robbie Lawler, or there was a Contender Series fight. Did you see that on last Wednesday?
Oh, no.
Do you watch Dana White Contender Series?
No.
Dana White Contender Series, you know the format of it? It's like, it's in the UFC Apex, and it's how they funnel in new fighters. So they'll fight 3 rounds in front of Dana. I think it's 5 fights a night every Wednesday. And if you do exceptional, he gives you a contract. Sean O'Malley was a Contender Series guy. That's how he got his UFC contract. On last Wednesday, maybe the best fight I've ever seen. They tried to kill each other.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
But
I bet.
it's also like, I don't know if it's as you get older as well, you're like, oh, that took a couple years off.
Yep.
Like that legitimately took maybe 3 or 4 years off your life.
Yep. I scratch my face up, especially with arm submissions. Like, I just, when someone's got something happening here.
That's
I'm
why
like, oh my God.
That's why I'm no good at jiu-jitsu, because I'll just tap. Some dudes just don't. Like Declan will just let you break his arm.
Yeah. But he's incredibly flexible.
Yeah.
As a side note.
Oh, but even you just see some guys and they just won't tap. And it's like, I will.
Yeah. See, I have nothing to prove now. I think all my Muay Thai days.
Are you bendy though?
No, not at all. No. Sort of bendy. So my flexibility, especially my upper body, is terrible. But back in the day, I trained so hard in Muay Thai that now there's no, not a lot, a little bit, I'm sure, but not a lot of ego. So I will not roll with someone if I don't want to.
I think Adelaide's pretty good like that. I think Adelaide's pretty good where you'd have to go to like a pretty fucked up gym to get hurt there. Like everyone's pretty on a good level here with jiu-jitsu. I feel like in MMA too, like you're not going to walk, even with Muay Thai, you're not going to walk in a gym unless you walk into a fighter's class where people are actively training for a fight. You're not going to go in and get fucking bashed in many gyms.
I hope not.
Nah, if a kid went into M16 and it was his second week and someone fucking lit him up that's been there for 3 years,
he'd get kicked out.
Miles would fucking bash them. Or he would get Zach to bash him, or someone, he would not go unscathed.
Yeah.
But I think that era's over. Like of just killing each other in gyms.
Yeah, well, good.
I know there's certain gyms that fucking spar really hard. Like I know for a fact that Rikers like go really hard technically with each other. Like I would love to be a fly on the wall for some of Matthew Stevens and Jack Spacey's rounds, which Jack's fight's coming up. Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm really excited too. His incredible was really strong.
I really hope it's his breakout party. That man deserves to be on the fucking big show. Just anywhere. I'm not saying Pride's not a big show, but Jack deserves that.
Yeah.
He's a fucking...
Yeah.
He's the first fighter I trained with, because I trained with him personally at his house once. That I was like, we're not the same human being, eh? You're just
I've heard that about him. I really like watching him fight because he's technical
so
and
he's
focused.
vicious, but he's still vicious.
Doesn't let the emotion get in the way, and there's nothing wrong with that either if you're a good fighter. But I like watching him.
No,
fight.
he really knows how to hone in his fucking aggression, and he when I was training with him, we were training, and he's just lovely. Like he's the sweetest, fucking most soft-spoken human of all time. So respectful. I've never had a bad interaction with either of the brothers. Trent's the same, but I'll never, ever, ever forget. He has a shed, and that's where he trains people, and he trains a lot, and he spars very hard. He's like, he doesn't spar hard, but he will go to your level, and when you up your level, his level's just so much higher, to the point you run out of ceiling, and he hasn't even gone up.
I love that for him, not for you.
Yeah, but so we're training, and then we're in the I'm fucked. And then we're in the sauna, and it was dead quiet. No one was talking. And he looks at me and he goes, "Do you know why I am the way I am, Sav?" And I was like, "Why?" And he goes, "Because no one's willing to do the fucking shit I'm willing to do." And I was like, that is the most terrifying and sweetest thing anyone's ever said.
That's not a warrior, right?
Yeah, he would have legitimately been a fucking Viking. Like, you know those, like the same when I talk to Isaac Richards, he's terrifying. His energy is terrifying in person. He's not aggressive, but like, you just know that there would be nothing you could do.
Yeah.
Like, you're fucked if something happened.
Yeah.
But
They're just born in the wrong era.
These men are fucking legitimate warriors, like gladiators.
Yeah.
And that's why I love the UFC.
Yeah.
When you see like Charles Oliveira on the weekend got knocked out by Tapura and then he comes back and he chokes. It's like a male soap opera. It gives me goosebumps.
Yeah.
And then he's lifting up his daughter and he's like, fuck.
Yeah.
He's like, and there's 20,000 people cheering his name and 1 million cheering his name around the world. These are they're fucking gladiators.
Yeah, I love combat.
Oh, just and people who aren't invested in it will just never know. It's not like a ball sport. I love ball sports. I love AFL.
Yeah.
I like footy.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
You don't play for keeps in footy. You play the game next week.
Yeah.
Like, fighting is for keeps.
Yeah.
Once someone fucking bashes you, they bash you.
Yeah.
It's just so good. And then they shake hands later.
Oh, it's so good, isn't it?
99% of the time.
Yeah. So good.
I think that's where Muay Thai hasn't, and it's a shame, but I think the thing that aided the UFC to becoming what it is now in MMA is the fact that fighters started really talking shit to each other and they started developing personalities. Whereas Muay Thai fighters are very like, and I enjoy it. They're very like respectful. No one really will talk shit about each other. They don't really expose their like heightened personalities. Whereas MMA, you're rewarded if you're a bit of a fucking weird dude.
Yeah, just even make it up if you're not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Colby Covington, like, just make people hate you, make people want to watch you.
But the thing is, GSP, you can be a gentleman and a good fighter.
He was the last one, I reckon. Actually, JDM's pretty good. Jack Della Maddalena from Perth. He doesn't talk shit. Connor fucked it for everyone. Conor McGregor.
He did.
He fucked it for everyone.
Yeah.
Were you part of were you ever reffing a fight where you were like, this might be the best fight I've ever seen in my life?
So...
Because you got the best seat in the house.
I do. It is the best seat in the house. I love it so much.
I'm shocked the UFC did implement it like 2 weeks ago where they had a fucking ref cam from the goggles.
Oh, did they at the UFC?
They had it live.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell? That's sick. Why don't they do that more?
Yeah, it is a safety thing as a side note. Like, you're not really meant to wear glasses or body cams or something just for
I don't know if it was a body cam or glasses, but it was like I didn't
know they did that at the UFC. I know they did it at the Muay Thai fight
They trialed it at the last main event, the Pereira main event, I believe. That's another one, Pereira. Like, I don't know that guy for a bar of soap. My missus would have thought my brother won that fight because I was fucking losing it in the house. You just get so emotionally connected to these characters.
Yeah. As a referee standpoint, I just think fighters fight. So I just do my thing. I only stop it at the end of the round. If I need to remind them of the rule, that's what I do. But fighters fight, and I love that. And one of my favourite fights to ever referee was between Team Pinky versus Full Tilt. And these guys had fought before, respectful guys, and they just fought so technically and so hard and fit and gentlemanly. And I just thought I could literally referee, not literally, but just enjoy the fight. I just want fighters to fight, and that's when my job's easy. My
favourite style of fight is when it starts off really technical and it slowly slips into fucking chaos.
Yeah.
That's just my fact. That is just the most perfect fight to me, where two men can just really prove, because it's those men after that fight would just feel so euphoric. They've just given everything, and especially the winner. Like, it gives me goosebumps talking about it. I don't know what that feeling would. You can't equivalent it to. I just made up a word.
Yeah.
But
equivalate.
You can't equivalate it to anything. That's not a word, I don't think. But
we should roll with it.
It is. The feeling of like fighting so hard for 15 to 25 minutes. And just edging out and just besting someone is just incredible. Like Israel Adesanya when he fought Kevin Gastelum, or like I remember watching. I remember when Israel fought Behan. Do you remember that?
Isn't it crazy?
Isn't that fucking crazy? Steve Behan's a doctor somewhere.
Yeah, but he used to fight in Adelaide local shows. It's
but it's crazy to think that Steve's like a doctor and he can be like, yeah, I fought that guy. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
And the Charles August fights and just all of that shit back in the day but it's back now. Carly's brought it back. And whoever says Carly hasn't is lying. Carly's brought back Muay Thai to South Australia with pride.
She's doing amazing things for Muay Thai. It'll be so great having more shows because it means that I get to do my thing a lot more, but I'm really happy with where Muay Thai is going locally. I hope to see it in the MMA scene too.
We all hope to see you refereeing a fight one day in the UFC. That would be incredible. That's obviously the main goal?
The main goal for me, because I'm long game, I've learnt to be patient. I want to do big shows. I want to do shows interstate. I'd like to do really big shows, and it doesn't really matter where. You
still have time, because you do notice that the refs in the UFC are always they're on the latter end of age. Like they're not 30, 25, 30, 35-year-old men. They're always in their 40s, like late 40s, early 50s, all of them.
Still, very capable. I'm in my early 40s as a side note. But yeah, I'm long game. If I've got 20 years at least left in me to do this, so I'll see what happens.
Big John would be like, I'd have to say he'd be in his 60s, and he's coming back.
He's still a monster, still very capable.
Do you look up to other officiates? Like, is that something that you guys do?
Now, me personally, I'm looking at the officiate a lot more than I'm looking at. Well, it depends actually, but I definitely look at them, how they move, where they're standing, if they're calling the fight at the right time.
Do you watch fights?
Yeah.
I'm always really shocked when I get people on from the fight sport game and find out majority of them don't religiously watch fights. Like a lot of fighters surprisingly don't sit down and watch heaps of fights. I guess because they're too busy training.
Yeah, I do, but I learn visually. Even when I was fighting, I'd look at, say, there was Kim Johnson. I love the way he moved, and I wanted to move like him, so I'd like to watch him move.
Kim's fucked. Kim is fucked to be able to do that. He's
so good, but he's always been good. He's always been, because I trained back in the day a long time ago, very old school, but Kim was always advanced. These days it's a lot different. Information's more readily available. People are training differently, but Kim was always
He was reading, he was learning. And back then it wasn't going on YouTube and like downloading fucking information every 2 seconds. It was you had to read, you had to go on
buy books,
you had to buy books, and he's a very learned man.
He's brilliant and has always fought really well.
I was shocked at how switched on he was, because
you just assume that everyone's a bunch of cowboys or
something. I always
something.
knew Kim as like just a savage. Just a fucking menace. And when I talked to him on the pod, I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's great.
You're like a genius.
Yeah.
And he does these exercises where he'll go in his shed and he'll slam his body onto his knees and jump back up and throw a head kick 500 times. Who the fuck can do that? It's crazy. He could still fight today.
Yeah.
I think
he
say.
will. I think he's had 49 fights or maybe 50.
Kim.
But I think I wouldn't be surprised to see him fight because he's a beast.
Would you do like a jiu-jitsu competition or anything?
Yeah, jiu-jitsu tournaments are different than combat sport and Muay Thai, MMA. Maybe, but past that, I've
Do you
had my
officiate
time.
Jiu-Jitsu?
I have, and to be honest,
you were helping out at the M16
Artemis.
Open, but
always, I love doing M16.
But you were just doing
Open.
the scoring.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I think in terms of refereeing, like I said, I've done everything. There's Muay Thai, MMA, professional boxing, and Jiu-Jitsu. I think Jiu-Jitsu is the hardest.
Jiu-Jitsu's hard because
time and the scores, you might get that wrong.
I think it's because we don't know the rules heaps. Like now I kind of do a bit more because I've had to because of the MC. And shout out to Miles. That I don't know how the fuck we managed to put that show on because it's just a group of like misfit people that don't really know.
Miles is great, but I think because he's such a respected human being, people just. I want to be on the score table every single M16, and it's like an honour to me. I do it for free. I love it so much.
I would do it for the rest of my life for free, as long as Hub is on the mic and you're doing the scoring.
Yeah, Hub's great, isn't he?
Oh, hearing Hub's voice is just so nostalgic.
It really is.
It takes me back to every single Knees of Fury I ever went to.
Yeah.
He's the best MC in South Australia. No shade, Dave. No shade, Dave. But
Hubber's just old school.
Hubber to me is just the man. He's the man.
Probably brings you back to the day. I really like Dave. Love Hubber. He's done my fights, but Dave Stockbridge is really militant. So he has everything written down. And I was like, no wonder he is so good at what he does.
No, Dave is like a lawyer. He like smashes it. But then Hubber's like...
Yeah, I know. Do you know how to pronounce this name, Anita? I don't know. I'll find out. This is what it's like.
It's like 10 minutes before the event, and Hub was like, "So, where's the sheets of their names?"
Yeah.
I do enjoy it, but do you actively? What do you have one booked again, or what is the go with that? Do the UFC contact you when they want you?
Yes, yeah. So I'm an inspector, and they have a very, very established team, amazing team. It was so privileged to be part of that, and so I guess I don't know how they do it, but maybe a roster. Not everyone's available. I think I would be lucky if I did 4 shows a year, only because the team does Australia,
obviously when
Asia.
They come to the Oceania.
Yeah, that's right. Australia, Asia. Am I available? Am I not? Am I rostered to be on? I don't know. But
there's a big card coming in February.
Yes, I know. But most of the inspectors are Sydney based, so they realistically they won't need to fly anybody in because everyone's there already.
What's the vibes like when you get there?
Everyone in combat sports, everyone's happy to be there. Like combat is amazing.
It's the best day of the year.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And my first time working for the UFC was when I went to Shanghai, and so there was a road to UFC, and then the night after or the day after there was the UFC, and everyone's friendly, everyone's happy to be there. You're talking to everybody, even production crew, people with the cameras. Everyone's really, really happy to be there. And there's certain things like I think the night finished at 2 a.m. and Richie's like, pads in the morning, 6 a.m. And in my mind, I'm like, what is wrong with you people? No one sleeps. Everyone's jet lagged, having traveled here. So it's awesome. I get that same vibe no matter what fight show. People love combat. We're all buddies. It's really cool. But that's what it's like at the UFC. No one sleeps. And I don't normally drink either. And I don't remember the last time I drank, but I was drinking in Shanghai. I was drinking in Perth at the end of the night. So I'm just so happy. And everyone's happy to be there. So
do you get a bit?
Really awesome.
Have you met anyone yet where you've been hard to not get starstruck by?
Yes. So I'm very much, as I've said, just professional. I am the job. What's my job? And this is how I'm going to do it right. And it was actually Herb Dean. Road to UFC, and he walks into the back, and in my mind I'm like, oh my god, there's Herb Dean. And then he asks me where a particular fighter was. I'm just so totally chilled. The fighter's over there. And in my mind I'm like, oh my god, I just spoke to Herb Dean. And they ended up, I don't know how it works because I'm very much a normie. I've only done 2 shows, but we stay in the same hotel as them, so I got to meet him after the UFC in the elevator, and then drinking with a few people I didn't even know. Production crew, they do such a good job. The people who film it, highlights and whatnot,
unsung heroes of the UFC.
Gosh,
you don't realize how many staff are on like. I'm not a massive WWE fan, like a wrestling fan. But they're obviously merged with the UFC now. Like the group that owns WWE, they own the UFC as well. It's called the TKO Group. The WWE just released a documentary a month ago, and it was, I think it's called Unreal or something, and it's more about the production of it and how much work goes into it. So it's phenomenal. It's a 6-part series. And it just shows how much work goes into running the show.
Yeah.
And I imagine it's the exact same with the UFC.
So many staff. Just even the way they do the timing. I'm blown away. But I met heaps of those guys, and they do all over the world.
Yeah, Herb's flying everywhere. Jason Herzog's flying everywhere.
I just mean production crew. They've got people from America flying to Australia to do the production. So.
I don't know how fucking Dana White does it. Dana White is...
outsourcing, I imagine.
Oh, but he loves it. He's just flying everywhere. He's doing boxing now. He's got his fucking power slap.
It's huge, isn't it?
Oh, it's gonna... You said you'd done some boxing before?
Yes, professional boxing locally. They brought it back to Adelaide or South Australia, and I do all the shows, yeah.
Really? So what's the one where Mostyn Neiman fights on a lot? What's that promotion called?
Golden Gloves.
Golden Gloves promotion?
Yeah.
You do those?
Yes. Yeah.
Miles for Bino on it.
Yes. I loved it because, they're both really nice guys. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm very good friends with a lot of people from Trinity, and I love Bino as well. Miles won that fight, man. Hands down. He did, but they still reckon Bino won. Oh, okay.
It was a decision.
That's pretty standard.
No, I'm just talking shit. But that was such a fun. I don't mind watching professional boxing. That's my least favourite of all of them. Out of all of the combat sports, that would be my last pick.
Yeah. Samey. But boxing to me is way out of my comfort zone. So I feel very, very at home in the Muay Thai and MMA world.
Do you feel a bit out of place when you're officiating like a boxing fight?
I wouldn't say out of place because it's very similar. Like rules, no matter what
very similar to Muay Thai.
Yeah. I think what referees do and how you judge fights is very, very similar. So when I got asked to, are you interested in doing the boxing? I was like, well, I'm interested in doing everything combat sports. Thank you.
They go down very easy in this shed.
Yeah, they do.
It's like you enter like a portal.
They do, and it's quite nice in here. Yes, but because I'm very professional. I really, really want to do my job well. So I'm watching boxing fights, beforehand and making sure that I know what I'm doing. But boxing is.
Have you ever rapped? Have you ever dabbled in like hand wrapping?
No, but I would love to do Richie's course.
I was going to say, have you done it?
I'm 100% going to. That isn't...
He did that a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And it's still there. It's still intact.
Honestly, you watch people get their hand wrapped at local shows and it's a lot slower pace. Like there's less pressure. But in the UFC...
It was art.
Yeah, but it is though. So to me, I'm, a bit spiritual. To me, getting your hand wraps is a bit ceremonial. It's such a special time, before you fight. But in the UFC, they're smashing them so fast. And these Cutmen, they are wrapping hands so quickly.
And perfectly.
Every
time.
But I just think, how you're filming and you can do it on speed, and that's what it looks like.
Well,
Richie does it just so it's so beautifully and so flowy when I've seen him do it here, but in the UFC, everyone's doing it so quickly.
Well, I think especially for big fights, because Richie's done some like pretty big fights before, and I never thought about it this way until I had him on. He said something along the lines of, don't quote me, please go back and watch it and get the actual words from his mouth. But like the final wrap on the fighter is like really important because you're catching him in the most vulnerable state. Like once you wrap these hands, it is done.
Yeah.
You have to go out.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yes.
Like there is no escape. I am the last person, like
Yeah.
I'm the executioner, I'm wrapping your hands. And
Yeah.
it's a time where you got to kind of gauge the fighter. What do they want? Do they want a joke here? Do they want it to be a bit lighthearted? Do they want me to shut the fuck
Yeah.
up? You know what I mean? And Richie makes that really, he's very professional at his job.
He is, and it's true, I feel. And you see all the Cutmen and Richie, that whatever the fighter needs, do they want to listen to their music? Do they want to chat? And is this okay? Is it too
love
tight?
Richie. I fucking love Richie.
I do too. Yeah,
I
do
absolutely
too.
fucking
I think
love
so
him.
highly of him. So I obviously listen to his podcast with you and all of his work, YouTube, etc. But it is true.
It's just I like Richie because if I say something stupid on the pod, he'll message me and be like, "That was fucking dumb."
Yeah.
and I love that.
Yeah.
Like I just love that about Richie. I love how straightforward he is.
Yeah.
And he might be the best boxing pad holder in Adelaide. Mm-hmm. He might be the best pad holder, in Adelaide in general.
Yeah.
He's a freak.
He is very, very good.
He's so good at holding pads for striking. He is so good at it.
Yeah, in all aspects, just the technical side of things, the mental
everything.
thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Because I don't know about his life. I don't want to go into it, but I believe he went through some real hardships in his youth or in his past. Mm-hmm. And I just think he came out of it so strong.
Yep.
He is so switched on and he's so soft-spoken.
I have so much time for him.
All the time in the world.
Yeah.
All the time. Everything he touches, he does 100%.
It's like fairy dust, but Richie dust to me. I think so highly.
I love Richie dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. I think it's great. I remember when I trained, I did boxing with Carly under Richie, and everything he did, like at the end of each session, it'll be negative feedback, positive feedback, and then it's like whoa. And when Carly and I first trained with him, and he smashed us, it was at Boars, and we both lay on the floor afterwards. We're like, oh my God, did that just happen? Because it was so good, but we were ready to throw up, but we'd learnt so much in that time, and he says the right things and does the right things. I think is an incredible coach, and I only trained a few months with him, and I feel like, wow, that was, I don't know, anyone who trains under him is very blessed.
I haven't seen anything of Wong in a while. I don't know if he has any active fighters. I never see him at Pride or I don't know if he...
Oh, yeah, I see him, yeah.
Is he... I think... Because I never really... Flinders, obviously, in its prime, had so many fighters.
Yes.
Just fucking...
Very busy, yeah.
So busy.
Yeah, when Muay Thai was smaller and
when
a lot of gyms have stepped up and gone to...
Yeah, I guess there is a lot more gyms now. And I think Muay Thai is back now, so there is a lot more gyms in the Muay Thai scene now as well.
Yeah.
Like, M16's Muay Thai class apparently now is chockers.
Oh, cool.
Whereas when I think rewind 3 or 4 years ago, I wouldn't say Muay Thai was dead, but it was definitely dwindling. It was dwindling down. Like, there was not many shows. People weren't producing heaps of... kids weren't interested in doing Muay Thai. They wanted to do MMA or Jiu-Jitsu. But now I think kids are coming in solely for Muay Thai, which is incredible.
Yeah, I agree. Muay Thai's amazing. Combat's amazing.
Do your kids do...
my daughter did Jiu-Jitsu.
Your youngest obviously isn't old enough to start yet.
No, but I think with boys,
what does your daughter do?
Boys, she's a soccer player now, but she did do jiu-jitsu for a while, and she was very good. I think kids, because I've taken a few kids classes, taught, assisted in those, and kids naturally move so well. Like
if you teach them younger, if you go put your 10-year-old into wrestling, their life will be a lot easier later.
It's really good, and she was very, very good, but she's stubborn and didn't want to do it.
Is your youngest a boy or a girl?
Boy. Yeah.
What are you going to put him in? What's the first plan of attack?
100% wrestling.
Wrestling?
Maybe, yeah, totally.
Yeah,
but
same.
Boys just want to... So my daughter, she's 13 now. She was very boisterous for a girl, but boys...
A bit of a tomboy.
Not a tomboy, but just took risks, calculated risks, stubborn, strong, hard-headed. And having a boy now is just it's like he's from a different planet. And I just think, oh my God, what is wrong with you? And my partner's like, I completely understand this language. I do not understand.
I'm gonna
this
throw
language.
Zach into wrestling
It's so important for them.
The second he can fucking do it.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Wrestling
think it's
and
important
jiu-jitsu.
if they have that personality as well. My boy's sweet, so he'd hug me, I love you, mummy, and then he'd go, "Urgh," and he'd want to fight. And they have surges of testosterone at this age, same as teenagers, these little toddler boys, and I can definitely see it. So he needs to wrestle.
I can't wait till he's old enough to like be fun. It is like because whatever people say, like the first 3 months, it's like they're good to look at, but they're like essentially an ornament. They don't have any.
Yeah, they're useless. They can't do anything.
They're just
they lie down.
They're meat sacks.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing. Like he sleeps.
Yeah.
He wants his mum.
Yeah.
I swear sometimes he smiles though. I swear he
Yeah.
does. Like, and I swear he can see us because he tracks us already.
Yeah.
And apparently there's a thing with 2025 babies that they're like exceeding at milestones a lot
Nice.
quicker.
Yep.
Like after 4 days, he was like
Yep.
moving his head
Yeah.
and he lifts he's pretty like, I don't really need to hold his neck already and he's only a month old.
Yeah.
But the second he is able to go into wrestling or jiu-jitsu, he's in.
You'll be wrestling with him on the couch. I do too.
It'll make me fitter because my whole life goal now is to be fit enough to always be able to bash my son.
Absolutely. That's an amazing life goal.
You never want to be unfit enough that your kids could bash you.
Absolutely. My son has a rule, certain things like, I can hit daddy, but I can't hit mummy.
That's
because
good.
Yeah, I know. My partner's totally fine with this wrestling and hitting, and I'm not. I hate it.
How old is he?
He is 3. Just
when do
over
they
3.
start? When do they start talking?
It varies. My daughter was really
like
early
he can
with
communicate
everything.
at 3 though. He can
absolutely.
fully communicate with
and
you.
I don't think people need to worry if they can't necessarily, because he walked significantly later than my daughter and spoke later.
When do they
than her.
walk?
Well, my daughter walked at 10 months, but my son didn't walk till 14 months or something. It varies. Like, don't even worry about it. Just make sure that they're eating and they're healthy.
He's fucking eating. He was, what was he? He was 3 kilos, so in fight terms, that's 6.6 pound on arrival. He was 3 on the knocker, and he was 50 centimetres. So he wasn't big.
No, so he was tall, but
he's long and thin, but he won't be fucking... I'm not the tallest person. He might be lucky to break fucking 5'9", but he's really alert.
So yeah,
like he's heaps alert.
So good. And honestly, it doesn't matter. I think that they all even out, because my son seems quite smart now, but he developed very slowly. Doesn't really matter, as long as they can, as long as they know how to fight, right?
Yeah. He's going to be the bantamweight champ of the world one day. But yeah, it's like the first. I feel like the first 2 months, especially because she breastfeeds.
Yeah.
The first 2 months is literally just making sure the woman doesn't have a breakdown.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Because the male does nothing.
Yeah.
Like nothing.
Yeah, but the thing is, you bring them coconut water,
that's it.
Snacks.
And like she pumps enough where I can feed him like twice a day, once or twice.
Yeah, my boy never took a bottle, neither did my girl. But anyway.
But I'm also like heaps impatient, so if he's just screaming for no reason, I'm like, okay, you need to take this baby.
Yeah.
But shit.
But you can bond with your baby with like,
I just can't wait till you can be a bit rougher.
Yeah.
Like I just want to like.
Oh, it's coming.
You just want to fucking.
Yeah, it's coming. Oh, hopefully he is this very, driven, fighting little boy.
I hope he will be. I hope he's gonna, or if he's gonna take after me personality wise, probably. And I fucking can't sit down for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm going to hate it when he's as soon as he starts like crawling, that's when it's going to be game on.
Yeah.
Because I imagine when they start crawling, that's when shit gets really real. Because you have to monitor them heaps.
See, I think it's all real. And it's the new normal, but then the new normal changes. It gets easier and easier, but there are very hard bits. But you do have to monitor them. So I'm a helicopter only so that my son doesn't,
13-year-old daughter, that would be interesting.
She's great.
She is?
Oh, I am so lucky. She is
I think
amazing.
there's a massive thing in being a stay-at-home mother that is lost now as well.
Yeah.
I think not enough people take it into consideration for an option anymore.
Yeah.
Because they're so driven. Obviously, you got to be driven in your work life and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think there really is something to kids when they have a full-time mother at home.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, I don't want to be sexist or whatever, it's not the same when it's a father. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's really important, like motherly energy at home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, you know, we don't have the village anymore. So I love work. I love working, but it's what we decided to do. We don't have a lot of we don't have anyone in town to take. My partner's Canadian, and I grew up in Cooper Pedy, so
you grew up in Cooper Pedy.
Yeah, so we don't have anyone to help. I have my brother, but you know, my brother and sister-in-law work full time, so childcare is so expensive, and we don't have the village. So it took me honestly till my son was about 3 years old before I just settled back and said, you know what, it's okay not making your own money. My partner takes care of us emotionally as well as financially, and it does feel very important. He really values my role at home, and don't get me wrong, it's paycheck to paycheck, but the reality is we're so lucky for I'm raising my son, not childcare, or you know, it's the only other option we have. And
we're very lucky. We got a fucking big family.
Oh, that's so good. That is such a blessing, and it makes a big difference.
It does.
Yeah.
Like she's finally ready. She's not ready, but I'm like, do you want to go out? Because I'm finishing work this week.
Yes.
So I'm finishing my holidays this week. I've had 6 weeks off.
Yes.
So on Saturday, I'm like, do you want to go out for dinner and have a drink?
Yeah.
And leave him.
Oh.
And
you have all these babysitters you can contact.
Heaps, yeah.
Oh, man,
but my
I
mum,
need some of those babysitters.
My mum's been waiting for this moment. Like, she's waiting. Mm-hmm. But I know for a fact we're going to go to the city. We're going to eat. And she's like, I want to go home.
Yeah. It is a paradox. Because I love being at home, but I love my independence and
it's hard though
hobbies.
because then you leave for like 3 days. Like for the podcast, I want to travel around a lot.
Yes.
And I actually got to go to Sydney early next year. And I'm just thinking, fuck, it's gonna ruin my Sydney trip because I'm gonna keep being
absolutely
like,
paradoxically,
okay?
this is amazing.
Like,
I'm free, but
because I'm the same. I love going. Like, obviously, I love my missus and everything, but I have to be by myself for like 2 days. Mm-hmm. I always have to. Mm-hmm. Whether it be every 3 months, 6 months, I have to just go do something and I have to be by myself or I fucking lose it. Mm-hmm. But now with the baby, I know it's going to fucking kill it for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to go there and I'll be like, fuck, this isn't as fun as I thought it was.
Yeah, so my partner works in the mines. And that's why I'm staying at home mum as well. Yeah. So there's no set rotation. So it's not like I can, organise my work weeks and
it's
work
not
months.
2 and 2s and 2 and 1s.
No. So that's another reason that we've chosen to do this. But he's away, and there's a way to do it. Like, it is harder when he's away, but at the same time, he messages, he calls, and I send him pictures, and it's
Well, I won't keep you too long because it is a school night, but we will be very happy the day we see you in a UFC main event, Anita. It'll be fantastic. Hopefully we see you there soon.
Oh, thanks for having faith
Thank
in
you.
me. I'm so humble.
On behalf of South Australian Combat Sports for your work. You've been smashing it. Your work doesn't go unnoticed. I'm very excited that you came on. I'm a very big fan.
Thanks for having me.
And cheers.
Cheers. Oh,
Thank
you're
you so
empty.
much. I'm always empty.